there! It's Greggy Soriano and welcome to another episode of Greggy's Digest. If this is your first time on here and you happen to like my videos, please click subscribe and make sure you ring-a-ding-ding that little bell that looks like this. By doing that, you're going to get notifications when I post videos. I'm uber excited to show you guys today's tutorial. A lot of you guys have been emailing me and messaging me and commenting on my videos saying, Greggy, please do a video that has some beachy sea type of theme to incorporate my buttercream pearls onto them. And you've got it, guys. It's friggin' cold outside and I want to bring some warmness to everything. So we are doing a fun, beachy, ocean, sea-inspired cake with a little lobster. I'm going to show you guys how to sculpt the little lobster out of a plain number 2 buttercream piping tip. And I'm also going to show you how to create a bow and ribbon and how to pipe coral reef and a lot of fun little sea-type stuff onto a cake. You're gonna learn all these tips and tricks right here today on Greggy's Digest. Let's get this under the sea party started. Alright, we're starting off with some light gray buttercream and some corally pink buttercream and some teal buttercream and a dark gray and a seaweed-ish looking green. Sorry it's blurry, I had no idea it was out of focus. And a corally orange. So right now we're starting off with creating an outline of our crest. As you can see from my other videos, I've been crazy obsessed with crests and heraldry lately, and it's kind of starting to become a thing, and I love it, and I'm not over it yet. So with the number 102 tip in your light gray installed onto your bag, you want to create a general outline and avoid it from being too perfect. You just want the general outline. And right now I'm attaching some dots with our dark gray and a number 1 tip and just diligently creating dots as an outline. Right now I'm grabbing our orange color and I'm creating some coral reef with tons of movement and flow, and I want it very lush on top of our crest. And this is a number 1 tip, and I'm creating very almost like branches and coral reef, obviously. You want it very fine and like a bunch of little tentacles and fingers coming out of the coral reef. And I'm sorry my big old double chin and big old head and shoulders are in the way. I had no idea this entire time and I'm kind of bummed out about it. But anyhoodle, that's life and let's move on. I promise to think about the right angle next time. I'm very sorry about that. Right here I'm piping some teardrop shapes in the form of seaweed. And I'm putting it along the bottom of our crest. On the top right, I'm adding some florals, and on the left as well, and I'm doing it in odd numbers, so there's 3 of them. And right on the bottom, I'm doing some more kelp or seaweed type of florals that are under the sea in an opposite direction. With a number 1 tip as well in your seaweed-ish green, you want to create some seaweed right in the middle on the bottom of your crest. Continue to fill in the spaces with more seaweed. I want it to be very full and with a ton of beautiful seaweed with movement along the outside of our crest.
I see you somewhere around. Oh, I guess I see you somewhere around.
In your teal blue, you kind of want to create a herringbone pattern on each side of the crest. And I just want it to be very organic, and the more organic it is and less perfect it is, the more beautiful it ends up turning out. So just think organic and go with your gut and what your heart tells you. Right here, I'm injecting each little piece of the seaweed with some pink, our corally pink. I added a little bit of orange to this pink to make it that color. And basically I'm just injecting it and creating like this bulbous type of look. With a number 2 or 3 tip in your dark gray, you want to create some clam shells in a formation underneath your crest. You want to steadily create ripples and texture and add a lot of pressure on the ends, and then on the other end you want to get a little bit more narrow and rounded. I've also injected them with a lighter gray to give it more dimension. And right now I'm creating my lobster. And just look at a general shape of a lobster, just Google it and, pipe away. It's pretty easy. You don't want to get too crazy with it. You just want the general shape of it. And just take your time. If you'd like, practice on a piece of parchment paper or like a baking sheet and pipe your heart out. Right here I'm creating a ribbon with the number 102 tip in our teal. And you want lots of movement and create S-curves as you go, and make sure the more narrow end is facing outward so it just looks like a piece of fabric that's being laid right onto your crest. Right here are some fondant pearls that I created earlier. I wanted them flat because I wanted it a bit 2D and then 3D when I piped them on. I just got a little bit of vodka and some pearl dust and painted right onto those little beads. Or pearls, rather. With the number 1 tip in white, you want to create ball-like spherical pearls in the little spaces of your floral seaweed and all around your crest. Just keep going at it till your heart's content. And there we have it, our sea-inspired crest cake. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed my sea-inspired cake. Under the sea, darling, it's better down where it's wetter, take it from me. I loved that song, you guys. That was my favorite song when I was a kid. I used to sing it all the time, and I love The Little Mermaid. Comment down below and tell me what your favorite song is in The Little Mermaid. Anyhoodle, thank you guys so much for watching. Please, please, please support this channel by going to GreggySoriano.com and purchasing a Caker's Crate, which is a monthly box subscription company that'll send you some of my favorite baking items and random stuff that I love right to your doorstep every month. And this is kind of what the box looks like. Isn't that super cute? A lot of you have subscribed and I am so freaking grateful. Speaking of, we've reached 20,000 subscribers. It may not seem like a lot to people, but it seems like a lot to me because 20,000 of you guys have cared enough to watch my videos, and oh man, I'm not gonna cry. Greggy, don't cry. Seriously, stop. Stop. No, seriously, it means the world to me, and you guys subscribing to Caker's Crate. That means the world. That means I could seriously make videos and create more for you guys every day. Stop! Greggy, stop. Don't. Oh, man. Here we go. Seriously, it means the world to me. I'm gonna go now because I am a hot mess. Alright, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Bye! Look at his cakes, aren't they neat? Wouldn't you think they look yummy to eat? Wouldn't you think he's the boy who bakes everything? I've got fondant and sprinkles aplenty. I've got star tips and buttercream galore. You want recipes? I got plenty. But who cares? No big deal. I want more. Click right on my face to subscribe, click on the video to view my last episode on the right, and get your subscription to Caker's Crate at GreggySoriano.com.